Petite Wild Orchid by Beyoncé. Today I'm wearing the fragrance Rave Now by Lattafa, I believe. It's the Her Burberry dupe. So good. Anyhow, what are you wearing today? Please let me know in the comments and let's get right into the review. This is the beautiful bottle. I just finished this last week and I've been waiting to do this review. This is such a beautiful bottle. Honestly, such a beautiful bottle. I love this ombre going on, and I love pink, as you could tell by my nails. So I think this is so cute. The only thing is that the shape of the bottle can be a little impractical to hold, in my opinion. Like, I find this a little awkward to hold. Some people might not feel that way, but for me personally, I think it's a little awkward. So yeah, this is a 100 ml EDP. This retails for about $45 Canadian at the time of this video. And yeah, beautiful. The fragrance was released in 2014. So in the top, there's coconut, nectar, boysenberry, and pomegranate. In the middle, butterfly orchid, honeysuckle, and magnolia. In the base, amber, musk, and white woods. The coconut nectar, in my opinion, is what really shines in this fragrance. I think from beginning to end, there's coconut nectar through and through. And what I love about the coconut in this is that it is unlike so many summer fragrances with coconut in that it's coconut nectar. So it's not that heavy, beachy, sunscreeny, sugary coconut that we get so often, or at least in the summer fragrances that I have that have coconut. They tend to have that kind of coconut note in them, but this has coconut nectar. So it's more watery, it's light, slightly lactonic, which is nice. And you get that from beginning to end. And then in the mid, there's some beautiful butterfly orchid. That orchid is wonderful. That is another star of this show. I find that fragrances that have orchid as a note tend to smell pink. And the orchid note makes fragrance smell super feminine and girly. And that's definitely what happens in this fragrance, which, I mean, the bottle also says it all. Like, that orchid definitely inspired this, 100%. And then the honeysuckle too. The honeysuckle definitely adds a nice sweetness to the coconut nectar so that it's not a super gourmand kind of coconut. Like, it's sweetened by florals, and then the magnolia is also there, but it's mainly the honeysuckle, in my opinion, that sweetens it. And then the base has amber, musk, and white woods. So together, that brings it a warm, musky base, and it creates like a sexy undertone. So it is just a pink, musky coconut nectar fragrance. That's mainly what I get in this. I think there's many reviews that will tell you the same thing. Minnie Molly reviews on YouTube, her review is spot on of this. I 100% agree. Some people on Fragrantica say they smell sparkling in this. They smell the fruits. I don't agree with that. I don't smell any of that. There's no pepper as a note. I don't smell the fruits. Some people mention vanilla. It doesn't smell like vanilla at all. I think what people are picking up is the musk. The musk mixed in with the coconut nectar, I think, kind of gives a vanilla characteristic, but it's not vanilla at all. It's not that kind of sweetness. So I think people are mistaking the musk and coconut for that. But yeah, no vanilla in this. For people who are looking for vanilla, no vanilla in this. Or for people who are staying away from vanilla, there's no vanilla in this, and don't be scared. This is a really nice fragrance. I think it smells really pretty. It's not super refined. You know, it's a celebrity fragrance. They tend to not be super refined and smell super expensive, but it does smell nice, and it doesn't smell cheap. And in terms of performance, this fragrance has terrible performance, which I wish was not the case, because this smells so nice. But the thing is, when you spray it, in that first hour, when you walk into a room, the whole room's going to smell you 100%. But then it dies quickly in the next hour, and it becomes more of an arm's length projection, and then becomes a skin scent. Sorry, if you're hearing noises in the background, it's my dog. I apologize, he's driving me nuts. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, in that next hour, it becomes more of an arm's length projection and then fades into a skin scent. So it becomes very intimate very quickly. And for an eau de parfum, we expect more. we expect a little more. At least if it's going to have low projections, give us longer longevity, you know? Let's have a win somewhere in terms of performance, but unfortunately, it just doesn't perform well. The bonus is that it's an inexpensive perfume, $45 for 100 ml EDP, but I mean, there's so many great fragrances for that price that have better longevity. But I'm just letting you know, this is what the performance is like. If this sounds like something that may interest you and you don't mind reapplying, then I would jump the gun to try it because the coconut nectar is really nice. If you haven't found a coconut fragrance that you've been feeling, you might actually very well enjoy this because this coconut note in here is different and it's more of a light musky coconut. I hope that my fragrance review was of help to you. I hope that I gave you some beneficial information in case you're thinking of purchasing this. And thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested in this fragrance, anything that I could add to my reviews. And that's all I have to ask. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.